This is the story of John Paul and Michelle, two souls who found each other in the most unexpected way. And today, we celebrate their greatest adventure yet, marriage. But to truly understand their story, we need to rewind the clock. On June 28, 1993, a little boy named John Paul was born, JP or Jawo, as his family fondly called him. The second of 4 children to Lino and Mercy, JP grew up in a big, happy household where chaos and warmth came hand in hand. His dad, a seafarer, spent months away at sea, but every homecoming felt like a holiday, with food, stories, and laughter that could fill the whole neighborhood. Sundays were sacred, mass, family lunch, and that quiet togetherness that became one of the many traditions that grounded them through the years. At home, JP and his older brother Merlin were inseparable, so alike that people often thought they were twins. They shared everything: toys, secrets, and even the same basketball court, while their sisters, Celine and Divine, built their own little worlds nearby. There were fights and banters, sure, but at the end of the day, they knew they always had each other's backs. In San Beda, JP found a quiet kind of confidence. While others ruled the court, he ruled the chessboard, representing his school in NCAA tournaments. But beyond the wins and medals, he found something more lasting: eternal cosmos, a brotherhood that began in high school and still stands strong today. Eventually, JP found his second home in Youth for Christ. There, he became part of the tech and creative team, capturing memories, building stages, and quite literally helped bring light to others. After graduation, JP's love for digital and tech only grew stronger. It was his long hair era, a season of growth, creativity, and discovery. When the world moved online during the pandemic, so did he, connecting with fellow creatives through events like Graphica Manila. A true Webflow wizard, he even went on and founded the Webflow PH community. What he didn't know then was that these online spaces would one day lead him to someone special. But before that, two people's love shaped the man he is today. To Dad Lino and Mommy Mercy, you turned hardship into hope and every challenge into strength. You gave JP not just what he needed, but the wisdom to live with purpose and kindness. He may never fully grasp the sacrifices you made, but every part of who he is today reflects your love, courage, and your unwavering faith in him. And while JP was growing in faith and purpose, another heart was being shaped by love and creativity, the one destined to meet his. On November 20th, 1994, a baby girl named Michelle Joy, or Mitchie, was born to Daddy Mac and Mama Cecil. For 8 years, Michelle was an only child, quiet, curious, and surrounded by cousins who filled her days with laughter, games, and the occasional tears. Then came Mark, her little brother, and home became livelier, louder, and filled with double the fun. From childhood quarrels to laughing over small things, they grew into each other's biggest supporters. Michelle's childhood was filled with creativity. She was always drawn to things that let her express herself: art, crafts, stories, and anything colorful. By high school, she had bloomed into that bubbly, kikai girl everyone loved being around, always ready with a smile, a story, and a camera. It was during this time that her love for pictures and ribbons truly began, along with friendships that stood the test of time. College brought out a more focused yet fun side of her. she built friendships that felt like family, sharing late-night study sessions, city adventures, and heart-to-hearts. After graduation, Michelle stepped into the professional world, where mentors and friends helped shape her path. But she never stopped learning, taking Korean classes, joining online courses, trying candle-making workshops, attending author signings, and being part of creative conferences like Graphica Manila. She loved traveling, and of course her heart still belonged to K-dramas and K-pop. Each new experience added a spark to her, the curious, creative, independent woman we celebrate today. And through every step of that journey were the two people who never stopped believing in her. To Daddy Mac and Mama Cecil, thank you for everything you've given and sacrificed, for working tirelessly, for guiding with patience, and for loving without conditions. Daddy, your hard work taught Michelle the value of perseverance. Mama, your gentle strength became her foundation. You both gave her the best of life, a good education, a nurturing home, and the freedom to chase her dreams. Because of you, she grew up knowing what love and family truly mean. And as if destiny had been quietly taking notes all along, it was that same creativity and love for connection and storytelling that would one day lead Michelle to JP. When the world shut down during the pandemic, the internet became the bridge that connected hearts. Both JP and Michelle attended Graphica Manila, an online event for creatives. And though they were in the same group, they never exchanged a single word. Months later, a Graphica Manila meetup, a simple Christmas dinner, changed everything. What began as casual conversation turned into something genuine. From that first date, they both knew this was different. This was it. Their love grew naturally through shared passions, late-night talks, and a mutual love for food, travel, and discovery. Together, they explored, dreamed, and built memories, from quiet online dates to real-life adventures beyond screens. And just a year later, JP asked the question that would change their lives forever. And Michelle said yes. Today, surrounded by family and friends, we celebrate not just their union, but the stories that brought them here. A love that honors where they came from and builds the life they've always dreamed of together. Whatever tomorrow brings, one thing's for sure. JP and Michelle will face it hand in hand, with laughter, faith, and a love that keeps growing brighter every single day.